So, if you're someone who loves the idea of building things with your own two hands, you've probably come across the name TedsWoodworking. Today, we're going to break down exactly what it is and whether or not it's actually for you in a really quick, honest explainer. You know the feeling, right? We've all been there. You get super excited to start a new project, but then, bam, halfway through, you just hit a wall. Maybe there are missing measurements, the instructions are totally confusing, or it just assumes you have some crazy expensive tool. That's the kind of guesswork that can turn a fun weekend project into a complete nightmare. And this is the exact frustration that Ted's Woodworking says it can solve. The whole idea behind it is to finally create a resource that gets rid of those vague plans and all that annoying guesswork for good. Okay, so here's our game plan for this quick look. We'll start with that core frustration we all know, then we'll get into what Ted's Woodworking actually is. We're going to look inside the digital package, weigh the pros and cons, talk price and guarantee, and then wrap it all up with a final verdict. Sound good? Let's dive in. First up, let's just quickly nail down that core frustration.
So here's the thing, and it's a really important point. Most people get stuck not because they don't have the skill to build something cool, but because the plans they're using are just, well, they're bad. They're incomplete, they're unclear, or they're written for master carpenters, leaving pretty much everyone else totally lost.
Which brings us right to the product itself. So what is Ted's Woodworking, really? At its heart, it's basically a massive digital library of woodworking plans. It's all designed to take the guesswork and the frustration out of the picture. Whether you're a total beginner who's never picked up a saw, or you've been doing this for years.
And when I say massive, I am not kidding. We're talking over 16,000 plans. That's not a typo. And this covers everything, from little crafts you can knock out in an afternoon to huge outdoor projects like sheds and decks. The scale is it's kind of staggering, honestly.
So how do they deliver on that no guesswork promise? Well, every single plan is supposed to come with the whole package, complete blueprints, super clear step-by-step instructions, a detailed list of every material you need, and even precise guides for all your cuts. The goal is simple: faster results and way fewer mistakes. Okay, so what do you actually get when you buy it? Let's peek inside the digital box. All right, the main event is obviously the 16,000 plans, but you also get some really significant bonuses. There's CAD software, so you can view and even tweak the designs on your computer. You get extra woodworking guides and tutorials, a bonus guide on how to start a woodworking business, and, this is a big one, lifetime updates. And this just gives you a taste of the insane variety. You can find plans for furniture like tables, chairs, and beds, big outdoor projects like sheds and decks, simple DIY home fixtures, small crafts and decor for a weekend, and even organizers to build out your own workshop. It's pretty much all in there. Okay, let's get real. No review is complete without an honest look at both sides of the coin. So let's talk about the good and the bad. On the plus side, the sheer volume is just a massive win. The variety is incredible, and those lifetime updates add real long-term value. But we gotta be realistic. With a library this big, the quality can be a little inconsistent. Some plans are super modern and crisp, but others might feel a little older, kind of like old scans. And navigating what is essentially a giant folder with thousands of PDFs, yeah, it can feel a bit overwhelming at first. All right, let's talk about the two things everyone really wants to know. What's it going to cost me? And is there a guarantee? So, the price right now is a one-time payment of $67, and I really want to stress that part. It is not a subscription. You pay once, and you get access to absolutely everything, including all the bonuses and all future updates forever. And this is the part that really makes it a safe bet. It comes with a full 60-day money-back guarantee. That gives you 2 entire months to download everything, explore all the plans, and decide if it's actually right for you. And this isn't some complicated jump-through-hoops guarantee either. It's handled through ClickBank, which is a really reputable platform, and it is a legit no-questions-asked policy. If you're not happy for any reason at all, you get your money back. Simple as that. It makes trying it out a very, very low-risk decision. So, after looking at all of that, let's pull it all together for the final verdict. For me, my personal take is this. The product's biggest strength is that it directly tackles the #1 problem for most woodworkers: bad plans. You're not just getting a few plans here and there, you're getting a whole library that's designed to solve that single massive problem. So, bottom line, Is it worth it? I'd say it's a definite yes if you're looking for a giant library of ideas, and you're okay with the fact that not every single plan is going to be a super polished modern masterpiece. It's probably a maybe not if you're someone who demands perfection and absolute polish from every single file. But look, when you combine that one-time price, all the bonuses they throw in, and that solid 60-day guarantee, it really does become a no-risk investment. Once you actually pick a plan and get started, everything becomes surprisingly clear and straightforward. Which leaves me with one last question for you. What's that one project you've always dreamed of building, but maybe you just never had the right plan for it? Drop a comment below. I'd really love to hear what you're hoping to create.